Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Flat Earth Hermit. Here you see a horizon of the Helderberg Escarpment. This is in upstate New York, near Albany. Albany is behind this ledge, behind there, and I'm actually over here. There's some hills back there, and the Hudson River runs through here, back there, and goes down to New York City. Going east is Boston, another 150 miles. Going west is Buffalo. Going straight up is Saratoga Springs, Saratoga Racecourse. Saratoga Battlefield in Canada is up there. And so this is basically the Hudson Valley near Albany, New York. The interesting thing about this picture that I wanted to show is that there is this blue haze right around the horizon area. And a few months ago or so, Antonio Soberatz mentioned that he thought the sun creates the blue sky. And I think he might be right. What we see here is, this is about 20 miles out. So you see 20 miles of atmosphere going forth to the vanishing point. And as you get closer and closer to that vanishing point, the sky, well, the air gets bluer and bluer. And then there's that transition point, and then you see the rest of the blue sky. Here's a bit more detail. And then here is it. You can get this picture is on Wikipedia. Look up the Helderberg Escarpment. And what you also see here is that the sky comes down to the horizon, comes down to Earth, basically. That's another thing worth mentioning. Just as we say the Earth comes to eye level, the sky comes down to eye level. And you can see out this is about 30 to 40, maybe 50 miles. And so it does look like the sky comes down to touch the ground, and that there is a dome. But remember, the illusion of the dome would only go out as far as your vanishing point. So that the dome is an illusion, but the flat Earth is real. It goes to eye level, and something has to fill in the blank from the sky. And the word. Well, here we mentioned that basically here's the air. Here's the Earth, and then the sun sees through the light goes through the air, and in close range you don't see the air. It's supposed to be invisible, but with enough air, it takes on that blue sky color. And the sky, the right word for the sky is diaphanous. And there's really three characteristics of something that's diaphanous. It's visible. It has to be visible as opposed to invisible. And then it's translucent. It's not completely opaque. You can see through it. And it's basically the same stuff. There's no content. It's a background. And that the word for that is homogeneous. So these are the three characteristics of diaphanous, and the sky it's visible, it's translucent, and it's basically homogeneous, apart from chemtrails and clouds. So going back a little bit, with enough distance, which is to say enough content of air, it will take on the blue sky. And you can see there's just trees here. There's no industry. It's not smog. The city of Albany is way over here, and the wind blows left to right. So that's west to east. So this really isn't smog. It's just regular air and atmospheric conditions. But the sun is somewhere overhead, and you're getting that density. Density isn't the right word, but the more quantity of air that you see, the more you'll see the blue, until you see it matches basically the blue sky. And I had another picture here. See, the sky comes down to meet the flat Earth. Something has to meet the flat Earth, or else we'd have a blank spot. And here you can see how the air is going to settle mostly to the ground. Let's say this is 100 miles up, but beyond that there is just darkness. No, not even stars in this thing, but this is diaphanous. Well, or you could say it's opaque, but this is diaphanous, and this is sort of opaque. But the blue sky is somehow a product of the sun shining through the air. And so what makes the blue sky? It's the sun shining through the air. And if the sun wasn't there, and if the air wasn't there, we wouldn't have the blue. And you can see how this is just darkness. There is no dome. The dome is a product of the air. Okay.